This one goes out to all of you in the PUBG Console community. I know a lot of you watch my content despite the fact that almost everything I cover is PUBG on PC. Well, today, that changes. A subscriber challenged me to investigate some alleged cheating on console, and the accusations are pretty serious. Teaming, boosting, and manipulation of ranked match results. So is it actually happening? That's what we're going to find out. Now, I'm under no illusion that cheating on PUBG Console is not a new problem. I'm well aware of the widespread use of mouse and keyboard, Cronus Zen-style devices, and other hardware that can give players significant advantages, in some cases capabilities that can look remarkably similar to aimbot. I'm also well aware of what I consider to be Krafton's woefully inadequate approach to protecting the console community from cheating. You could probably argue that 95% of PUBG's anti-cheat attention is directed towards PC players, and honestly, even that would be generous to Krafton. And considering how many problems PC players still have with cheating, that makes the apparent lack of protection for console players even more frustrating. Personally, I don't play PUBG on console very often. It's been a few years since I last played it. For me, recording, analyzing, and exposing cheaters is simply much easier on PC. But here's the interesting part. You don't necessarily need a match replay to investigate what happened in a console match. There are third-party services that connect to PUBG's API and provide an incredible amount of information about individual matches and players. And when you know what to look for, that data can be extremely useful for investigating allegations of teaming, boosting, and deliberate manipulation of match results. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. Here's the main account in question. The allegation is that this player has been working with multiple members of their clan to artificially boost their ranked statistics. So rather than simply taking the accusation at face value, I'm going to walk you through the evidence, step by step, and show you how I went about determining whether there's actually something going on here. I first go into their recent match history, which shows data from the last 14 days. I then check out the teammates that they play with most frequently. The top 5 frequent teammates are all from the same clan. This is the main one. They've played together for 138 matches. This, in my opinion, is a huge amount of matches in just 2 weeks. These guys seem pretty dedicated to the game. What I then do is a comparison, comparing how many games this top player was in a lobby as an enemy versus being on the suspect's team. This is easy to do. I just copy the name and paste it into the played with player lookup. And here's our answer. 183 matches in total where both these players were in the same lobby over the last 14 days. Deduct the 138 matches they were in the same team, and that leaves 45 matches where they were enemies in the same lobby. 43 matches like this for the second clan member. Remember, all of these checks can be done easily, regardless of the players being on PC or console. And for the third, a whopping 83 matches where they were in the same lobby as enemies. While this isn't a smoking gun yet, it's painting a pretty clear picture that these players frequently are in the same lobbies on opposing teams. Only the most gullible would think that this was random chance. I then scroll through their recent matches and look for matches where these clanmates aren't on their team. And there's some good candidates right here. Some matches where they have formed a solo squad in ranked mode. Selecting one of these, I can then drill down to the 2D replay. We can see what they do on these matches pretty easily. They landed right next to a vehicle and started to drive it. And look who shows up right next to them, their clan members. They kill 2 of them, leaving the third alive. The third will use the blue chip callback machine to bring the others back into the match. It's hard to tell for sure, but they are likely sharing the same car here. And once again, they drive right over to the 2 clan members that have now returned. They are farming them for kills to artificially boost their stats. Just think how fragile your ego must be to get your clan members to do this for you, that you can't handle your kill-death ratio and damage output being so low, showing how much you suck at the game, that you do this. Let's not forget the clan members that are spending hours and hours helping this loser do this. Maybe they are being paid. That's the only logical reason why you'd waste your time doing this for some person that sucks at the game. Obviously, it's not an isolated incident. We've seen that there's a large amount of matches where these players are on opposing teams over the last 14 days. The cheating is repeated over and over in a predictable pattern. Some might think, this isn't real cheating. Well, it is, and here's the 2 rules from the rules of conduct that apply. Both rules have a maximum penalty of permaban. Krafton will often choose to temp ban on these. In my view, the frequency of them doing this is high, but the impact to other players is low. I'd consider permabanning the accounts only if they've been temp banned before for doing this. Krafton will often temp ban several times for such instances. I'd not be as lenient. I'd give 1 warning temp ban, and then move straight to permaban on the next time it was detected. Here's the 3rd and final match that I'll show you. After this, I found another site that provides an additional view that really highlights this type of cheating clearly. By the way, it looks like Krafton has paid attention to reports on these guys and have issued temp bans for what I assume is to do with this cheating. That's something, I guess. Take a look at the high-level accounts here, though. Imagine risking your max-level account like this. Do cheaters not know all the match data is saved and can be reviewed like this? It's only a matter of time before an AI sweeps through this and pulls out cheating like this. In fact, it's amazing that Krafton aren't doing this already by default. And here's the additional site I mentioned. Watch how I can distill out the fake stats this guy has accumulated into this season's ranked matches. It's all right here. Here's all their fake kills, boosting their stats. Just think how much time and effort has gone into this over these 6 accounts. And what for? To fake that you are a better player? How's that worked out? If you appreciate this content and if you want to help me keep exposing cheaters in the game, then please subscribe, like, comment, and share. Every bit of support helps amplify the voice of this channel, and your continued support is very much appreciated. I'll end the video here. Thank you for watching.